because if you give them a piece of brand equity, then they're going to feel much more involved. There are a lot of people who would be more comfortable using an avatar. Conversational marketing is a logical step. And if you discover that they are trustworthy, let them loose. Conversational marketing. Are you prepared to let your marketers talk to people? Is that what they're for? Doesn't that blur the distinction between sales and marketing? Maybe you need a shakeup. Welcome to Security Weekly Marketing Thoughts with C2G Intelligence, your weekly look at marketing, PR, business development for your business and your career. This week, I'll just ask, hit that thumbs up button below. Makes people see that these videos are appreciated, so they'll actually watch more of them. This week, we're not just unleashing the marketer, we're wondering if you need to completely refocus what you're doing with your marketers. In the security industry, I imagine there are a lot of people who would be more comfortable using an avatar rather than putting themselves out there, because a lot of the time, what we do is discreet. It is secret, or at least you don't want your face all over the newspapers. But let's ask if you would be comfortable letting your marketers have live conversations with people. That could be live conversations through a chat function on the website, live conversations perhaps on Facebook or LinkedIn Live, Twitter. Where would you draw the line? Let me put it another way. If you were a small security consultant and you wanted to get some business for yourself, you yourself would talk to your customer. So when you scale it up, what's your number one problem? You can't be everywhere at once. So are you willing to lose a little control to let marketers shine as people? It actually means that rather than put them behind a desk, make them click send. Obviously, that's a stereotype, but click send on the latest email marketing campaign, or ask them to hound a media partner for, what progress have you made? Why don't you give them a bit more autonomy? Because a lot of these marketers are quite creative people. Okay, there are some on the analytics side, and some in between. But why don't you let them be a little bit more creative? Because what's the worst that can happen? Would you really have a bad day if one of them perhaps talked too much? I get it. You're probably a bit concerned that they'll run away with some sort of idea. Maybe they'll run away with your brand. Well, they're not really going to. Get yourself trademarked, get your real protection in place, create boundaries. Maybe there's a spectrum of things they can and cannot say, but it'll make their day a lot more interesting. Now, third-party marketers, this is a tricky one because a lot of people said, oh, I don't know how to use social media. I'll just farm it out. But you shouldn't. If you're the CEO, you should be on Instagram. You should be celebrating your successes as a company. You should be giving people more of an insight into your journey, your why. I mean, after all, isn't that why you employ a managing director? A managing director manages the day-to-day operations. When a CEO starts to get involved in that, are they not suddenly a managing director too? What if you reposition them to become, as we've said many times on this channel, a chief engagement officer? That ties nicely because much as you could get your marketers to have real-time conversational marketing, so your chief executive officer could have live Twitter conversations. If you're really big and if you're a fizzy drinks manufacturer, I don't know. But if you're a security consultant, or perhaps you're a SaaS solution that wants to get bundled into some sort of managed service provider, I think it could be a winner. It could set you apart because rather than put a mindless bot on the other end of a chat function, get real people there. Get people to champion it, because if you give them a piece of brand equity, then they're going to feel much more involved. And you're going to let them do what their actual creative training taught them to do, which is good copy, good marketing, good principles. Security, yes, it's a closed shop area in many regards. And we've seen people do terrible security marketing with those hacker hoodie images all the time. And yeah, it is clear if the person doesn't know about their field. So you need to make sure they actually appreciate what they're selling. But conversational marketing, it basically takes this ultra personalized, ultra laid back type of videos that you keep us seeing on LinkedIn to the next level. Everyone has lauded the kindness games. Actually, well, not everyone. Some people have said it's too cheesy, and we understand that. And in fact, on our Human Side of Security podcast, we deal with those haters as a topic. Who knows? Conversational marketing is a logical step. Are you willing to take it? Are you willing, as a security company, to give your marketers some leeway? If you're not, is it because your marketers don't understand what you're selling? Is it because you're not proud of your marketers? In which case, either get to know them, retrain them, upskill them, and if you discover that they are trustworthy, let them loose. Conversational marketing, try it, and I think you'll be impressed. So that's it for weekly marketing thoughts from CTG Intelligence this week. Obviously, a lot of you will have seen we did our MSS Australia event. So thank you very much to everyone involved there. It was a very interesting time zone, but a big community there. So please have a look at some of the other videos that we've just posted. Risk2 Solution was a great supporter of that event. So thank you, Gav Snyder. Hit that thumbs up button below, as I said, because it will prove to other people that this is, in fact, things that they too should watch. See you next time.